The ancient civilization of the Sumerians held beliefs in three deities: Anu, Enlil, and Enki. This video will explain the attributes assigned to each god as well as their place in history. These three gods encompassed rule over the sky, the land, and the water. They also believed them to be the creators of these realms, as well as creators of mankind. Please watch the full-length version of this video and please take a second to subscribe. Thank you. Okay, so imagine a time long ago, a time when the world was still young and human civilization was just beginning to take shape. Picture a vast expanse of land, rich and fertile, cradled between two mighty rivers. We journey back to ancient Mesopotamia, the land between the rivers. This region, often referred to as the cradle of civilization, is where humanity took some of its first steps towards building complex societies. Here, in the Fertile Crescent nestled between the Tigris and Euphrates, a remarkable civilization blossomed, Sumer. This land was not just a geographical location, it was a vibrant hub of culture, innovation, and human achievement. The Sumerians were pioneers. They developed writing, built towering ziggurats, and crafted intricate myths. Their invention of cuneiform writing marked the beginning of recorded history, allowing them to document everything from administrative records to epic tales. These myths explained the world around them. They told stories of powerful gods who ruled over the cosmos. Through these stories, the Sumerians sought to understand the forces of nature and the mysteries of existence. At the heart of this pantheon were three prominent deities: Anu, Enlil, and Enki. Each of these gods played a crucial role in the Sumerian understanding of the universe and their place within it. These gods were not distant figures. They were deeply intertwined with the lives of the Sumerians. Anu represented the heavens, the vast expanse above, and was considered the father of the gods. Enlil commanded the wind and storm. He was a powerful and sometimes unpredictable force, embodying the raw energy of nature that could both nurture and destroy. Enki held dominion over the life-giving waters. He was the god of wisdom, magic, and fresh water, essential for the irrigation systems that sustained Sumerian agriculture. Together, these three gods formed a powerful trinity. Their combined influence was seen in every aspect of Sumerian life, from the governance of the city-states to the daily rituals performed by the people. Their stories offer a window into the beliefs and values of this ancient civilization. Through their myths and legends, we gain insight into how the Sumerians viewed their world, their gods, and their place in the cosmos. This glimpse into the cradle of civilization reveals the profound legacy of the Sumerians, a legacy that continues to influence us to this day. Anu was the god of the sky. He was considered the supreme ruler of the gods. His name itself means sky in Sumerian. Anu resided in the highest heavens. From his celestial abode, he observed all that transpired on earth. Anu represented order and cosmic law. He was a distant figure. He did not often involve himself in the affairs of humans. However, his presence was always felt. He was the ultimate authority. His power was absolute. Enlil was the god of wind, air, earth, and storms. He was the son of Anu. Enlil played a more active role in human affairs. He was seen as both a provider and a destroyer. Enlil brought forth the winds that brought rain to the crops, but he could also unleash devastating storms. He was responsible for the great flood that nearly wiped out humanity. This duality made him a god to be both revered and feared. Enki was the god of water, knowledge, mischief, crafts, and creation. He was the brother of Enlil. Enki was a clever and resourceful deity. He was known for his wisdom and his ability to solve problems. Enki played a crucial role in the creation of humans. He was also a protector of humanity. He often intervened to save humans from the wrath of the other gods. He was a god of innovation and progress. Section 5. Echoes in Clay Ancient Texts and the Divine Trinity. The stories of Anu, Enlil, and Enki are not mere legends. They are etched in clay. The Sumerians developed a system of writing called cuneiform. These cuneiform tablets tell us much about Sumerian mythology. One of the most important sources is the Enuma Elish, the Babylonian creation myth. This epic poem describes the creation of the world and the rise of the gods. It highlights the roles of Anu, Enlil, and Enki in shaping the cosmos. Section 6. Tales of Gods and Mortals. The Sumerians wove intricate tales about their gods. These stories were deeply embedded in their culture and daily life, serving as a bridge between the divine and the mortal realms. The gods were not distant, abstract entities, but were intimately involved in the lives of the people, influencing everything from the weather to the harvest. These myths were not just stories. They were a way to understand the universe and their place within it. The Sumerians believed that by telling these tales, they could make sense of the chaos around them and find order in the world. They were explanations for the world around them. They taught moral lessons. These stories were passed down through generations, teaching children about the values and beliefs of their society. They were a way to preserve the wisdom of the past and ensure that it was not forgotten. One famous myth tells of how Enki created humans. Enki, the god of water, knowledge, and creation, was a central figure in Sumerian mythology. His actions were seen as essential to the survival and prosperity of humanity. He fashioned them from clay to help the gods with their work. This act of creation was not just a physical process, but a symbolic one, representing the connection between the divine and the mortal. Another story narrates the Great Flood. This tale is one of the most enduring and widespread myths in human history, found in many cultures around the world. Enlil, angered by the noise of humanity, unleashes a flood to wipe them out. Enlil, the god of wind, air, earth, and storms, was a powerful and often unpredictable deity. His wrath was feared by all. However, Enki warns a righteous man. This act of compassion and foresight shows the duality of the gods, who could be both vengeful and benevolent. This man builds an ark and survives the flood. The story of the flood and the ark is a powerful reminder of the resilience of humanity and the importance of faith and perseverance. This tale echoes in other cultures, including the biblical story of Noah's Ark. The similarities between these stories highlight the shared human experience and the universal themes that connect us all. Section 7. A legacy etched in stone: Sumerian influence across Mesopotamia. The influence of Sumerian mythology extended far beyond Sumer itself. Their stories were adopted and adapted by later Mesopotamian cultures. The Akkadians, Babylonians, and Assyrians all incorporated Anu, Enlil, and Enki into their own pantheons. While their names and attributes might have shifted slightly, their core roles remained consistent. This demonstrates the enduring legacy of these Sumerian deities. They became archetypes for divine rulers, powerful forces of nature, and wise creators. Section 8. Origins of Sumerian beliefs. The origins of Sumerian beliefs in gods such as Anu, Enlil, and Enki are deeply rooted in the historical and cultural context of ancient Mesopotamia. The Sumerians, who flourished in the region now known as southern Iraq, were among the first to develop complex urban societies. But where did they derive their beliefs in these powerful deities? Historians and archaeologists suggest that the Sumerians' religious ideas were influenced by their interactions with neighboring civilizations. The Sumerians did not exist in isolation. They were part of a vibrant and interconnected ancient world. Trade routes crisscrossed Mesopotamia, bringing with them not only goods but also ideas and cultural practices from distant lands. One possible influence on Sumerian beliefs comes from the earlier Ubaid culture, which predated the Sumerians in southern Mesopotamia. The Ubaid people had their own religious practices and deities, which may have laid the groundwork for the pantheon that the Sumerians later developed. Excavations of Ubaid sites have revealed temples and religious artifacts that hint at a continuity of spiritual traditions. Another significant influence may have come from the Elamites to the east, in what is now southwestern Iran. The Elamites had their own pantheon of gods and religious rituals. As the Sumerians engaged in trade and occasional conflict with the Elamites, it is likely that they exchanged religious ideas as well. This exchange of beliefs could have contributed to the development of Sumerian mythology. Additionally, the Sumerians were influenced by the natural environment of Mesopotamia. The region's unpredictable flooding rivers, vast skies, and powerful storms would have inspired awe and reverence. The gods Anu, Enlil, and Enki, embodying the sky, air, and water respectively, can be seen as personifications of these natural forces. The Sumerians sought to understand and appease these forces through their religious practices. The Sumerian belief system was not static. It evolved over time as they absorbed and adapted elements from other cultures. This dynamic process of cultural exchange and adaptation is a testament to the interconnectedness of ancient civilizations. The gods that the Sumerians worshipped were a reflection of both their unique experiences and the broader tapestry of human belief in the ancient world. Understanding the origins of Sumerian beliefs provides us with a deeper appreciation of how ancient peoples made sense of their world. It highlights the importance of cultural exchange in shaping religious ideas, and underscores the shared human quest to understand the cosmos. Through their myths and deities, the Sumerians left an indelible mark on the history of human spirituality. Section 8. The enduring allure of ancient deities. The stories of Anu, Enlil, and Enki continue to captivate us today. These ancient deities from the Sumerian pantheon are not just relics of a bygone era, they are symbols of humanity's enduring quest to understand the cosmos and our place within it. Anu, the sky god, Enlil, the god of air and storms, and Enki, the god of water and wisdom, each represent fundamental aspects of the natural world and human experience. They offer a glimpse into the minds of our ancient ancestors. Through their myths and stories, we can see how early civilizations grappled with the mysteries of existence. These tales were not just entertainment, they were a means of making sense of the world, of explaining the unexplainable, and of finding comfort in the face of uncertainty. They reveal how humans have long sought to understand the world through stories and myths. These narratives were passed down through generations, evolving and adapting to the changing times, yet always retaining their core essence. They were a way for people to connect with their heritage, to feel a sense of continuity with the past, and to impart important cultural values and lessons. These tales remind us of the power of storytelling. In a time before written language, stories were the primary means of communication, education, and preservation of knowledge. They were a communal activity, bringing people together around the fire to share in the collective wisdom of their ancestors. Even today, in our modern world, we are drawn to stories that resonate with these ancient themes. They show how myths can shape our understanding of the universe and our place within it. The stories of Anu, Enlil, and Enki are not just about gods and their deeds. They are about the human condition, our hopes and fears, our dreams and aspirations. They remind us that we are part of something larger than ourselves, a grand cosmic narrative that stretches back to the dawn of civilization. As we gaze upon the night sky, we still see the stars that Anu once ruled. The constellations that guided ancient sailors and farmers continue to inspire us today. They are a reminder of the timeless nature of the cosmos and our enduring fascination with the heavens. The stories of Anu and the other deities are a testament to the human spirit's unquenchable thirst for knowledge and understanding. As we feel the wind on our face, we sense the presence of Enlil, the god of air and storms. Enlil's influence can be felt in the gentle breeze and the raging tempest alike. His stories remind us of the power and unpredictability of nature, and our need to respect and harmonize with the natural world. The wind, like the stories of Enlil, is a constant presence, shaping our environment and our lives. And as we marvel at the flow of rivers, we remember the wisdom of Enki, the god of water and wisdom. Enki's tales are filled with lessons about the importance of knowledge, compassion, and balance. The rivers that sustain life and civilization are a fitting symbol of Enki's enduring legacy. They remind us of the interconnectedness of all things and the need to nurture and protect our natural resources. Their stories, passed down through millennia, remind us that even in the face of the unknown, we are connected to the past. The myths of Anu, Enlil, and Enki are more than just ancient tales. They are a bridge between the past and the present, a way for us to connect with our ancestors and understand the world they lived in. They offer us insights into the human condition and the timeless quest for meaning and understanding. We are part of a grand cosmic narrative that stretches back to the dawn of civilization. The stories of these ancient deities are a testament to the enduring power of myth and the human spirit's unending quest for knowledge. They remind us that we are not alone in our journey, that we are part of a larger story that spans the ages and connects us to the very beginnings of human civilization. Thank you for supporting my channel. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and as always, stay informed.